everybody, happy Thursday. Ooh, there's nothing holding me back. Bit of a weird day for me today, guys. Weird day. We're not doing a whole lot, I'm not gonna lie. I've been working on my horror campaign for the last bunch of TTRPG Thursdays, but you know what? I remembered I'm behind on the active campaign that I'm actually playing right now because we've been stuck in one area for a very long time, and when it came time to move on, which is next weekend, I realized I didn't have the next part put into Foundry, so that's what we're gonna do today, guys. I have a new map that I've built for Oops All Heroes, my comedy campaign, and we need to build some stuff. So this is gonna be a little tutorial day, Alright, but before we get into that, how's everybody doing? I think it's just me, though. So we're just gonna chat for a little bit. There's nothing holding me back. Ooh. Sophia, when you're with me. There's nothing holding me back. I love Shawn Mendes, listen. Sign me up. I also love Baby No Money, like a lot. Got a pending message from who? Nah. That's the check. Fucking, I'm like la 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 la. Ooh. We'll just go ahead and get into it. We're gonna be in Foundry today, you guys. Sorry. Just getting things situated. We're gonna be getting into Foundry. We're gonna be building maps. The map's already built. I spent like a really long time on this extremely large and elaborate map, and I gotta build the walls. It's time to build a wall. Build the wall. Build the wall. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, we're here for solidarity. We'll put that there. This is, no, we'll just put that. We don't want all those. Okay. Can I, like, make this go away? There we go. Here we are. All right. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be building some walls. So as you can see, I've already got some, but I have to set all of the heights manually because I forgot to do it when I had it all set up. So here we go. This one, limited light. We're not doing that. Okay. So these are wall restrictions, and what they essentially do is, like, say you have a wall, right? Let's say it's like lattice or something, you know, which is kind of what mine are. Mine's more of a like balcony type thing. So I have to build it as a wall because, one, it's meant to prevent movement and things like that, which is what we're going to do. Movement is normal prevention, which means from both sides. Okay, your character can't, or a character can't just move through the wall. You have to jump or do something like that. But light and sound and sight, that's going to be limited, which means they still can see through it a little bit because, again, it's just actually sight. We're not even going to bother because, I mean, why? Limited light and darkness because it's going to cast some shadows, as you can kind of see here on the map. There's a bit of a shadow cast, but we're not going to be doing a whole lot of it. And light and sound, it's a balcony, so it doesn't really matter. Hello, my love. Mwah. Mwah. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Waited for so long. Oh, Major, what's up, dog? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Thursday. Coming in with the loud right away. How are we, friend? How are things? I'm sure you're probably working tomorrow night, Major, but okay, we're doing a community games day tomorrow. I've got my husband coming. My brother and his friends might also be coming. If you want to, please join us. We're going to be doing some Mecha Chameleon and possibly some Jackbox games. So please join us tomorrow night if you're not working. Anyway, yeah, I'm explaining wall restrictions here. I'm building balconies mostly right now, so we're doing that. The wall height is actually, we're going to start at 0, and the wall height is about 5 feet. Okay, it's a 5-foot wall. You saw that. We'll be working, Sag. Oh, lame. Sorry. I'm sorry. You have to be responsible and have a job and shit. That sucks. Hey, Moe, how are you? I usually work on my horror campaign on Thursdays, but I am playing a session of Oops All Heroes next weekend, and I realized that I didn't have the next part prepared. We're finally moving from one place to another, and I did not have a map. I did not have anything written, so now I've got to build this map. But other than that, I am doing pretty good. My chickens started laying finally, and I'm super excited. We're getting about 2 eggs a day. Which is somehow surprisingly not enough, considering how quickly we go through eggs. But honestly, they're really beautiful eggs. They're clean. They're coming out so clean. All right. Good, thick, hard shell. All right. Nice brown color. Uniform. The eggs are just, they're beautiful. They're delicious. I'm so excited. Oh, yes. Listen, Major, get diarrhea or something. You can't work in a kitchen if you have diarrhea. All right. Get diarrhea and then come to my community game night tomorrow. All right. We're going to be playing some Jackbox games and some Mecha Chameleon. Nada! Water! Yeah, you're thinking about that toy a lot. That means you need to get one. If you can't get it out of your head, then you're that curious. You need to go get one. Get something that lays eggs inside of you. And have fun with that, yeah. Nada, you are also invited, Moe, you as well. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing some community games. My husband is actually going to be joining me on stream, and possibly also my brother and his friends remotely from Mississippi. So, you're so intrigued by that? Really? Oh my gosh. That is for, listen, I'm not here to kink shame, but I am definitely kink shaming, all right? Listen, monster fuckers. Get it together. Yeah, if you were home, please join, Moe. I'm going to open the lobbies up for everybody, okay? I want everyone to get involved. It'll be a fun night. You saw that on Discord. You're playing horror games tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, come in after. We're going to be up all night. We're going to be playing. It's going to be Feral Friday. My husband's going to be playing. My brother's going to be playing. And things can get pretty out of pocket. So it's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun. And I'll probably do that for pretty late. When you're not busy playing with your weird egg toy, Nodder, you can... You can do that. Weird day for me, you guys. Like I said, I usually work on my horror D&D campaign on Thursdays, but I am playing a session next Saturday, and I realized I did not have the map prepared, or really any part of the game prepared at all. I am way behind because I got a little carried away with the other one. So I'm going to be working on my map today. And for those of you who are not familiar with Foundry, it is going to be kind of a tutorial while I go through there. As you can see, I've built some walls. They're very small because this map is gigantic. But here we have walls. And when I put the walls down, I completely forgot to set their height and really any information about it at all. So we're going to be doing that right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I built this one. I used Dungeon Alchemist. This is a multi-floor map. So that way when people, go up the stairs here, it transports them to the top of the stairs, and then we come through. This is the interior of the building. Very nice. I like. This is a Fey building. We're calling this, I'm not really sure. It's a temple, okay? And it's owned by the Order of Immaculate Vibes, and this is a wellness retreat for fairies who are detoxing from magic. Okay. Multi-floors. We've got a beautiful meditation garden here. You've got your dining floor. Okay. I got to go through and set all of the lights manually. And pretty much everything else. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. But mostly this is just kind of going to be a yap session while I do that. So please feel free to hang out if you want. How is everybody though? I know I was talking about eggs. My chickens are laying eggs. We're getting 2 a day. It's not enough. because we go through eggs like crazy. But, you know, I'm just excited. You know, only 3 of them are laying, but I have 6. So hopefully the others start laying soon because they need to be... All right, I've been spending money on them. Hi, girl. What up, Tricky? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, Tricky's at that party. Everybody go follow Tricky. Tricky is just good vibes all the time, okay? Also, shout out as well to Nodder here. If you guys aren't following Nodder, please, I can't do 2 shout outs at once, but please go follow Nodder as well. Here he is. Great streamer. Good vibes all around. I love seeing all good vibes people here in my chat. This is the best. You're now thinking of a Run... Oh, the Run DMC song? Which one? Just the standard one? Oh, it's Tricky? Yeah. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. I sing that every time Tricker's in. Hi, girl. What up, Daddy? How are you guys? Hello, Princess. Yeah, I got some new commands, you guys. Please check them out. See what I got. Okay? Please enjoy them. Use them. They're fun. I have some fun ones in there. Do the Hearth and Havoc one, not the Stream Elements one. Okay, we can just ignore that. Okay? Use this Firebot one. I have some fun commands. I just added a hello, Princess. We're building a wall today, you guys. You know, I like spent all this time laying all these walls down and then completely forgot to set their height or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing here for my campaign that I'm running next time. And also, I would like to be running this campaign soon. I would like to stream it. I've got like 2 people right now. Oh, there you go. I've got 2 people. Followage, hello. 4 months, 17 days, 15 hours, and 40 minutes ago on Valentine's Day. That's right. I remember. I know. I can't get the Stream Elements to go away. Roast me. Yes, thank you. There's a few in there that are kind of fun. I didn't want to be too mean. You know what I mean? I like that it's a very specific time. I remember that day you followed me, Dottie. It was the day I romanced Hans. It was Valentine's Day, and I was romancing Hans that day. I got that far. That's how you found me. That was a great night. That was such a great night. What a cute day. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a yap day, you guys, because otherwise it's going to be pretty boring watching me set, like, movement and stuff on walls. But it'll be fun. Okay, we're not going to restrict any sight or sound because it is just a balcony. Wall height bottom, top 5. Okay, great. Yes, we held hands and romanced him together. We definitely did. It was very sweet. Ooh, Kai, what's up, dog? How you doing? We're doing an Oops All Heroes map today. Guys, I have an ad starting in 20 seconds. I'm terribly sorry. If you were subscribed, you don't have to see the ads unless you have Twitch Turbo, but that's also fine. I'm just kidding. That's fine. I'm not here to make money. We're just here to hang out. Please, though, let me know what ads you guys got. I love to know what the algorithm is feeding people. It's hilarious. Besides you, Kai. Who is this pretty lady? I'm obsessed. Stop it. Stop, Dottie. Don't. I'm just going to keep going, but no, stop. Obsessed. We're not blocking any of that. I have to do this for every single wall. Can I just start over? You cannot fully remember how we met. I think it might have been a raid. I don't know, actually. It wasn't a raid. You just popped into my stream one day. Hey, thank you for using your Prime sub, Kai. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yay. And I'm not really sure because I remember you popping into one of my streams one day, so I might have been in a raid with Dottie on your channel. And then you popped into one of my streams later? Why are your ads not wanted? Oh, we're getting a hype train? What? How did this happen? Oh my god, we got 2 this time! I can't stop it! Stop it, you guys! Oh my god, Thank you. Thank you for the prime subs. I know you only get one of those a month, so it means a lot that you've wasted it on me. Yeah, time zones. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, Dottie. I don't remember either. Thanks, guys. And Kai, we already know what ads you get. You get rich people ads. You get like BMW ads and shit. If I, oh God, can I set a palette? We're not blocking sight and sound, limited normal movement. 5. Okay. Can I, all right. All right, let me delete these. I'm just gonna kind of start over because I don't want to have to go set these manually for every single fucking wall on this map. I'm going to lose it. So we'll do it this way. Okay, great. We got the palette. Okay, we're gonna use the palette. So some Foundry basics. You just kind of click and drag. Oh my God. Draw a wall. They updated it, which is hilarious because I'm broke. I know, right? Yeah, dude, you have you American streamer friends you'd like to raid more, but time zones. Yeah, I feel you. You gotta go for dinner. Have a wicked stream, my dude. Hey, thank you so much for joining me and for your sub. I appreciate that. Enjoy your dinner. If you come back, let us know what you had. Oh, looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. Yeah, this is much faster. Starting over was a brilliant idea. Thank you, me, for coming up with that. Okay, we're gonna move the map here. Your ads want you to go far into debt, so far into debt you can't recover. I mean, that's just the American way. That's how everybody makes their money, by keeping people stranded in a sea of debt. I mean, what? Capitalism is awesome. Just back from ads, it was 50-50 English and Spanish. Ours are usually that way too. I get a lot of ads in Spanish because of my husband watching soccer all the time. I guess they assume like if you're in America and you watch soccer, then you must be Hispanic somehow. So we get nothing but Hispanic or like Mexican like ads for things that I've never heard of before. You're in a sea of debt because of gift subs? Well, stop doing that, Dottie. What are we doing? Okay, we're gonna build a region here. Okay, now that I have the walls actually set up to be walls and not, or like a balcony instead of like a solid wall, we're gonna set this area here. This is the relax pool. Okay, this is the relaxing pool. It is where magic goes to die. So what you're looking at here, you got, I have something in my eye. I have something in my eye. Do you guys see it? You love sniping, right? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? All right, the map. So what we're looking at here, this is for Oops All Heroes. We are in the Fey realm, as you can see by the extremely strange foliage. And this is a wellness center for fairies trying to detox from magic, okay? And it is run by the Order of Immaculate Vibes. So this is a pool of distilled magic that kind of whatever, but magic's going awry, which is exactly why this place is popping. All right, we're gonna draw a rectangle. This is going to be water. Excellent. Okay. Relaxing pool. No, we're gonna do a mesa. It's going to be behaviors. No, darkness, active effect. Define surface. Okay, this is going to be... It's not elevated. Cold token. What the hell is this? I've never even seen this. Reject sound. I don't know. Hype train has ended. We reached a level 1. Yay! That's my farthest one yet. That's not what I want. You make me feel la 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 la. Okay, why can't I set water? Difficult terrain? There it is. Type. This is plants, rubble, shallow liquid. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Ooh, it is magic. There's that too. Okay. Excellent. So now we have set some terrain. We have set the pool. The pool is water. Nobody's going to be going over here. This is nestled nicely into the mountains. Okay, so you're seeing some stairs. We're going to do a wall. These are called terrain walls. Okay. They don't really block cider. Actually, we'll leave it. We don't need to do any terrain walls for that. We're going to do one for this, though. Yeah. Where did it go? Terrain wall. All right, so a terrain wall is not something that really blocks anything, but it's a statue, and we need to make sure that nobody is able to just kind of walk through it or on top of it, because it's a really tall statue, you know what I mean? Here we go. Excellent. Same with these right here. We're gonna go... How's everybody doing, though? Hen's capon has recovered, which I'm really excited about, you guys. She's being real sassy, and she is definitely over my shit. So I'm really excited. Next week, we are going to be putting her back out with her sisters, which hopefully might prompt her to start laying like the others. There's like 3 of them that are laying right now, and we're getting about 2 eggs a day, which is fucking awesome. They are beautiful eggs. They're delicious eggs. I'm so excited about that, which is about damn time. The amount of money I spent on them. Okay, they needed to start pooping out food like ASAP, and they did, so yay. Okay, we're gonna do another. We're gonna have to do a polygon one, because this is a weird... There we go. Draw a polygon. Now we're going to be drawing some water right now. We're getting a lot of Disney music today. Bless my soul, Eric was on a roll. Any weekend plans besides the fun stream? Yeah, tomorrow, like I said, if anyone else is here that is going to be around tomorrow, we're doing a community game stream. My brother will be there. My husband will be there. It's going to be a good time. Other than that, we're just mostly streaming and hanging out. You know what I mean? I made pickles. Oh man, I made so many pickles yesterday. I made like 8 jars of pickles because my cucumber plant is going insane. So yeah, that was a fun time. Yeah, just chilling, you know. I don't really do a whole lot. Living out in the country, it's kind of a hassle to go anywhere, and we are kind of broke right now. So, not a whole lot going on. Okay. You know, buying a house, nobody tells you this, okay? No, buying a house is very expensive. I had no idea. So we ain't got none. That's okay. You know, the bills are paid. Okay, we're just house broke, you know what I mean? Bills are paid and food in refrigerator, and that's fine. Everything costs money. It's so sad. I know, that's bullshit. I hate the fact that things cost money. You know what I mean? I can't just be like, hey, I would really like it if you fixed my truck, and in exchange, I would happily mow your lawn for the rest of the summer. But no, they just want money. People are like, bills. I gotta pay my bills. You're going to dinner with coworkers tonight, but only ordering until happy hour's over? Same. You gotta start living in a barrel to save money. Listen, if you guys want to come start a co-op with me out here, that's totally fine. All right, I got 5 acres. Please just come by. Bring a camper. We can all hang out. We can just like play D&D and garden and grow our own food and shit. It'll be sick. Come on out, y'all. Okay, difficult terrain. This one is shallow liquid. Who you think I am? I know who you think I am. Okay. I'm going to draw the top of this mountain. You've kind of started work on my character? Excellent! That sounds fun. Tell us about your character. This is for Oops All Heroes, right, Kai? Or are you talking about for your campaign? Oh, I did this again, didn't I? I did it again. I did it again, you guys. Okay, we're gonna do no doors. All right. It's not gonna say it's like a foot tall, maybe. Right. Bottom. We're gonna say this is gonna be the bottom starts at 5 feet up, and then we're gonna put it 6, so it's gonna be a foot tall. All right. No sound. Limited. Light and dark limited. Movement normal. Excellent. Cool. Now, is it working? Yeah, okay, perfect. Awesome. La 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 la. I don't know what this song is. This is weird. Oh my god, do you guys like pickles? What was I talking about? I made pickles yesterday. Bro, I'm so stoked. I had to order a canner because I have 5 pounds, or actually probably closer to 10 pounds of a yellow squash in my refrigerator. And I'm like, I need to do something with this. So I had to order a pressure canner so that I could start saving some of it, because I am running out of room in my refrigerator for all of the squash that I am getting. And I haven't even gotten to the tomatoes yet. No, it's for yours. Okay. You don't have much yet. You're working on the backstory and figuring out the class you want to play right now. Kai, how much D&D have you played in the past? Because I definitely have some recommendations, especially if it's for Oops All Heroes, because I know we were starting with that one because you're new, if I remember correctly. We don't waste here. So I used the scraps of the rest of the cucumbers, because you have to cut the ends off when you're making pickles. So all the end pieces and stuff like that, I blended up with some limes and I made a cucumber limeade, and it is just mwah. Ah. Excellent. Let's do another one. So we're gonna do that, and this is gonna be a foot high as well. Yeah, we'll do that. And let's do this wall. It sounds so bomb and refreshing. Listen, cucumber limeade is really good. It was supposed to be cucumber lime, like aqua fresca, but I ended up putting way too much lime in it. So I had to add more sugar. And then it came out definitely more like a limeade with like a hint of cucumber. And I gotta tell you, it is so refreshing, dude. It is very refreshing. Oh boy. I'm like, yeah, it's really hot here. It's super hot here. It's crazy. You've been in the start of 2 campaigns, but they both fell through. DMs just stopped. Oh, boo. Well, I don't just stop. So we do have that at least. We just need a couple more players, I think, because I think Tricky was on board, but he was still deciding. Moe will not be able to join us, but she'll be there for a one-shot, which would be great once I get one prepared. And then right now, it's you and Count Swagula and possibly Tricky Kai. So that's what we're working with. We need a couple more people, but it should be fun. It should be a really good time. And then, yeah, no, it is hot. It is real hot. I've had to, I have to go put ice in the chicken's water because it's just so hot outside. I had to go get like a new shade for them. And I mean, it's so hot that it is visibly cooler. Like you can feel how much cooler it is when you go into the shade. It is easily 15 to 20 degrees cooler in the shade. It's crazy. You're in Cali, and for once it's not on fire where I live. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Yes, we don't really like hearing when our homes are on fire. Okay. Just building these walls. We have a lot of green here too, and so when it gets really hot, it also gets extremely humid. And going outside feels disgusting. It's not nearly as bad as when I lived in Georgia, though. Like, dude, Georgia sucked. My family were all hot weather people, and they were like, oh my God, that sounds so nice. It's so hot and humid, and we love that. What's it like? Tell us. And I'm like, okay, take the hottest shower you possibly can. And then when you're done, get out and then put your clothes on. Do not dry off first. Just immediately put your clothes on. And that is what it feels like to be outside right now. Yuck. Literally, it gets on fire in the West Coast over here. The brush fires suck. I know. We get a lot of those here in Oklahoma and Texas, too, because it's so dry. Ugh. Worst I have to worry about is tornadoes. Yeah, we get those, too. We get a lot of those, too, in Oklahoma. Yikes. Oh no, this was not supposed to be. Shiza. Okay. Gotta edit that. All right. Gotta redo these. Didn't work. Come on, palette. 0, 1. We're gonna reset. Okay. All right, let's try over. We're gonna exit, new palette, entrance floor. Okay, we're gonna do 0, 1. Okay, entrance floor, normal movement, limited, sound none, sight, really none. Okay. All right. Why does it keep changing? Hello? What is happening? Okay, perfect. I don't know what happened in there, but I fixed it. Yay! All right. Yes, I get the best of both worlds. Fire, tornadoes, the wind. Okay, when they said Oklahoma, where the wind comes crashing through the plains, listen to me, they were not fucking joking. This shit comes crashing through the plains down here. It is crazy. I thought the Bay Area was windy, but like, it's a different kind of wind. a lovely sea breeze versus the full force of wind that has been unimpeded for probably hundreds of miles. You live in Alabama? Ooh. Are your parents related? I'm just kidding. That's nice. I've been to Alabama. It's really pretty. The highways, when you leave Georgia to get into Alabama, the highways are just so well maintained. That's about the best I could say about Alabama. I got nothing else. It's beautifully green, very warm. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. We did that. And then we're going to put my fake character here. No, wrong one. Where is he? We got Testy McTesterson. All right, and Testy McTesterson is going to try and walk up the steps. It did not teleport Testy McTesterson. Okay. Whoa! What is that? We don't need that. That was weird. Excuse me, sir. Behaviors, teleport. Ah, I see. That's why. Okay. I have to actually put the region to be teleported to. Yay! Okay. Let's go back down here. So the teleport should work now. Excellent. All right. Okay. I did it here as well. All right, cool. Add the actual thing there. Okay. Great. All right. Alabama, the #1 state alphabetically. Well done. All right, points to whoever knows who the actual #1 state is. The very first state in the United States. Anybody? Little USA quiz. All right, cool. We're going to teleport. Excellent. Here we go. Okay, so that's how the map works. The map works. It does work. Schmexcellent. Creepy market, creepy town, human house, Oops-Ice Tavern, the mansion, the Temple of Immaculate Vibes. Okay. We need to do, what are we doing? Wall height is enabled, global illumination. Maybe that? Perhaps the environment? Ah, there it is. Okay. Now, please don't make me think. My brain isn't ready to operate yet. New England. It is not New England, everybody. The #1 state, the first state is Delaware. That is the only thing it's got going for it. When you drive into Delaware, the big sign says first state. We were the very first state to ratify the Constitution. My home state of Delaware. Huzzah. Yeah, it's the only thing it's got going for it, you know, besides being like the only tax-free shopping in the area, which was just really a nightmare. You had no idea. We only knew because I lived there. Otherwise, I don't think anybody else knows or gives a shit. Blend ambiance, yes. Indubitably. Okay. Where did Testy McTesterson go? There he is. Excellent. Vision. We've got vision. Basic vision. Okay. Trivia. We do have trivia, everybody. If you check out my commands list, I have some new commands, as well as some games that you could play. We've got trivia. Look at the Firebot one. We've got trivia games. Very fun. You can use channel points. Okay, cool. So we've teleported to the top floor. I need to fix why I can see literally everything when I should not be able to. Ah, there's no walls. It would help if there were walls. The walls, I think, is why we could see everything and we don't need to. Okay. Big part of the map here. As you can see, this is a very large map. This map is huge. Huge. Wow. Have you ever seen a map this big? This is the bottom floor. We've got a nice steamy bath here. Fantastic. Let's add some light. You had PT this morning, so I'm not ready to do much of anything except relax. I understand. Physical therapy is exhausting. We're gonna do a region. Oh my gosh, draw the region, please. Thank you. There it is. This is going to be the pool. This is your bathhouse. Okay, there's a bathhouse here at the Temple of Immaculate vibes. I'm really excited about this whole part of the campaign. It is so silly. It's just a bunch of surfer bros. Your friends and I do trivia sometimes, but only for the drinks. We used to do trivia all the time, but me and my husband's brains are a little slower than they used to be. So we don't do trivia as much anymore. We used to go, and it was just the two of us. We would come like second and third, even though it was just the two of us against like huge teams with like 10 people, which I didn't think was fair, and that should not be allowed. However, I digress. Difficult terrain. Shallow liquid. Ignore. Yeah, we're gonna whatever. Okay. Magic water. We're also going to display scrolling text. Every time they get in the pool, it goes splatter. Splash. They take off points for every person after 6 in the group. See, I feel like that is a great idea. Yeah. I'm for that, honestly. By active effect, maybe? Whoa, what? How do I, apply effect? Ralph active effect. I don't know. That's not what I, want to have happened. Change level, no. Elevator, no. Macro, pause, rotate, no. I need it to add +1 healing. Do I have to do that through a block? I don't really want to do this. Might have to place a tile for this. Take off points for every person. Yeah, okay. I read that already. Okay. So what I'm doing right now, you guys, is trying to make this a beautiful healing pool, okay? This is going to be the bathhouse for the wellness retreat that our characters are going to get stuck in. No, we're not going to block sight and movement. We're just going to plop a tile here. Okay, we're just gonna... Hello! What's up, Nick? How you doing? We're working on some Oops All Heroes over here. Oh, okay, water. Waterfall ripples. Water ripples. Yeah, water ripples looks fun. We'll just go with water ripples. Okay. Create the tile. Yeah, doing quite well. I'm doing okay. My eggs started laying chickens. My chickens started laying eggs. It's been fantastic. It's been delicious. My husband is home from his vacation. We chillin'. Tomorrow, Nick, if anyone's interested, anyone who hasn't heard already, we're going to be doing some community games tomorrow. We're going to do some open lobby stuff. Me and my husband are going to be playing. He's going to be joining me. My brother might also be joining me. It might get a little out of pocket, but, you know, that's just the way of things. It's definitely going to be an adult-only stream. But we're going to play some games. Probably some Mecha Chameleon at first, and then we might move on to some Jackbox game. Yes, yum, fresh eggs, dude. They're so good. Overhead. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Treat as floor. No. How? I am missing something. I'm supposed to be able to do something with it. Hey, applying tool commands. Yes, there's a list of commands. Everybody do the Firebot one. If you're going to look at the commands, I don't know why it sent that again, but there it is. Yeah, look at the commands. We're going to have a fun time with that. Okay, block site limit. We don't need that. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to set this to... Oh my gosh. Enter tile. I used to be able to do it. Monk's active tile triggers. Ah! Tile configuration triggers. Ah, I don't have Monk's active tile triggers anymore, I don't think. That's the one. Duh. I forgot to turn this on. Needed it. I needed that. Monk's active tile triggers is an incredible... No, first floor. There it is. It's a really, really great mod that allows you to do things like this. So this is going to be the healing pool. Okay, everybody's going to get in this pool, and it is going to heal them for like 5 points of whatever, you know. So that'll be the bathhouse here at the Temple of Immaculate Vibes. I'm having a really fun time writing how this is going to do. So it's just a bunch of surfer bros, and it's the Order of Immaculate Vibes. They are very it's kind of like the anti-AI people, so they are very anti-magic. They just walk around like, bro, like people are using it to like make music and stuff, and you know that really it defeats the purpose because magic is like this big thing, you know. It's like all very very AI coded use for magic. So they won this magic detox retreat for people to like you know, kind of like the same as those retreats where you go where it's like a digital detox and you're not allowed to bring your phone and stuff like that. It's going to be one of those where nobody can use magic. It's going to be funny. Oh, you got 2 new games on Steam, Megaquarium and 2 Point Museum. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Steam summer sale is kind of popping right now. Okay, all tokens. What are we going to do? Active, yes. Restricted token to allow controlled by anyone when enter the token or enter the tile. When you enter the tile, we are going to no, activate, no, change scene, no, chat, no, game, hurt, heal. Okay, so we are going to the triggering token. And it's going to heal +5 when you enter. Huzzah. Okay, great. And there we go. Now we have a healing pool. We're going to double check that it works. So we're going to prop Testy McTesterson over here again. And he's going to enter. And nothing happened. Okay. Triggering token. Entities within the tile, maybe? Let's try that. All right, Testy McTesterson. Why not work? Oh, maybe because he's got full health. that might help. Let's try one more time, maybe. Still not working. Tiles. I'm getting annoyed. It's starting to bother me. Where did it go? Oh, I deleted it. Hold on a minute. Where'd the tiles go? Okay. 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 Oh, we're struggling today. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Did it work? No, shit. You gotta go do stuff and things now? Ew, stuff and thing. Well, have fun doing whatever stuff and things that is, which I'm assuming is probably going to work like a responsible adult. I'm very sorry, but have fun. Allow and paused. Okay. 100% chance to trigger. All right, let's try that. If this, I don't know. I know, right? I love Baby No Money. I don't understand why this isn't working. The triggering token. All right. entities within the tile. So anybody within the tile. Okay, we're going to heal +5. Okay, we're going to update that. I don't know why it no work. Why no worky? Get in the pool. It's not working. I'm so confused. His music videos are ridiculous. I love him. Okay. Okay. When enter. Okay, it's active. All tokens controlled by anyone. Trigger using image instead of border. No. Once per token. No. Percent chance to trigger is 100. Minimum required. What? Heal. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is really embarrassing. Usually what happens is it works. And then that's it. But it seems working is not something it has any intention of doing right now. It's active. And we got the ripples. We got the stuff. Okay, we'll come back to that later. I need to build these dang walls. Let's get walls going here. All right, so this is a door. We're gonna put a door right here. Okay, the wall height on the bottom. We're at 10. 20, okay. 20, and we will say that these are 10-foot walls. Closed door. This is going to be a stone door. Swing, excellent. Door. Door there. Okay, perfect. This is also, we're just going to have that not be a door. This is a door. This is a door. That's a door. And that's pretty much it, you guys. You just kind of drag and drop. Door. It's more of an opening. This is a door right here. This is a door. This is a door. This is an arch, so not a door. I think that's all the doors. This you can only enter from here. You gotta go through that way. Door, door, door. This is a door. Cool. Okay. All right, we got all our doors. Let's do some wall. Okay, we're going to reset that, and we're going to do some regular solid walls. There we go. Normal. Okay, first floor. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I don't know what any of that is. Cool. All right. We have a sip of this while we just lay some walls down, guys. Build these walls. Or whatever. All right, we're going to start with this room. Wall. This playlist is all over the place today. Okay, that's one. This is really the boring parts of building a campaign, is kind of just making maps and stuff, you know what I mean? There's nothing particularly entertaining about it, but it's got to get done. And there's no better way to hold yourself accountable than to do it live where everyone can see you doing it. Sort of the non-glamorous sides of D&D is all of the prep. You know what I mean? Smart to stream it, though. I just want everybody to kind of see what's involved. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people take for granted how difficult it is to put these things together sometimes. And it helps to appreciate the effort your DM has gone through to put together a super nice, fun game for everybody. Excellent. Dungeons and prep time. I know, it really is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. That's not a wall. I'm not doing that. Okay. Please tell me. Okay, cool. All right. We got a wall. That's not a door. That is just an arch. Bam. I think it's good that everybody sees this side of things, though. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, I don't think anyone realizes how much work it is to put a campaign together from scratch. Everyone sees the playing and has fun playing, but they don't see the, hey, I spent 6 hours making this map, just designing it, and then it spent another 4 hours building walls. You know what I mean? It's like hours just building walls. I don't think anybody realizes it's that in depth. And I feel like seeing it would make it easier for people to be like, oh, okay, you know, I feel bad missing a session, or, you know, like I'd really like to go to karaoke tonight, but we did agree to a game tonight, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I know this person put a lot of effort into the game and I'd feel really bad missing it. And I think there needs to be more of that, because I've just known a lot of players that really take advantage of, or take for granted how much work it is. And so they do not have any qualms about, you know, like, oh, yeah, like, I know we all agreed Friday we're going to be playing D&D, but I really want to go to karaoke, so I'm going to go do that. You know what I mean? First time, Mimics Forge. Even worse is if you can't just use the walls to import from Dungeon Alchemist because they're never properly aligned. Actually, I've never had a problem with Dungeon Alchemist having the walls be improperly aligned. They've always been absolutely perfect for me. The problem with this one is that I have a multi-level map, and when you export the JSON file for the walls and the lights, it only works for the entire scene. So unfortunately, for every other level of map that you have to go manually draw everything. Or else, like, say I loaded this one as the main floor and I put Dungeon Alchemist, the JSON file, into here. Every other level that I have that I go to has the same wall setup. So I have to go through and delete all of that and then rebuild the walls from scratch. So it was just easier to do it myself than try to mess around with that. That's the only problem with whenever I import the walls are just slightly misaligned. Really? I don't have that. So I do have to go in and mess with the grid, but I tend to do fully gridless maps for that reason. So I take the grid off of Foundry, I take the grid out of Dungeon Alchemist, and doing that, I have never had any of my walls was misaligned. Not once. But like I said, it's kind of one of those things that only works if you have a single level map. Like, I'll show you. Hold on. Hold on. Line. Okay, cool. So I have a map here that I made in Dungeon Alchemist, and the walls and windows and doors and stuff, as you can see, this is what I imported directly from the JSON file that Dungeon Alchemist made for me, and everything's perfectly lined up. Yeah. Like, everything was perfectly lined up. Even the lights were in the place that they were supposed to be, you know? So I didn't have an issue with that. That might be it. You move the grid from DA, but I tend to keep it on Foundry. Ah, fair enough. I load everything and add the grid later if I really wanted to. That way, I have more control over where everything goes. And I, yeah, I just don't want it to mess anything up. So I just kind of tend to not keep the grid, you know? The grid is enforced with movement no matter what. So I don't really want to like grid everybody. I feel like it takes away from the fun, nice maps that I've made, you know? But yeah, I've never had an issue with it as long as I like take the grid off and stuff like that. Where am I going to take? I'm going to go back to that. But yeah, that only works if you have a single level map, which I do not. I have a 5-level map, so I have to kind of come on, you just do everything the hard way, which I don't mind, you know. Not the worst thing in the world. It's just really tedious. And again, I think it's just good for everybody to know exactly what one of these things entails. So then maybe they'll think twice about, you know, doing something else instead of playing this nice campaign that I've built. Yeah, come on now. No. Get out of there. Mess that up. Excellent. The interior walls are really the only part that's super, like, but I have the palette thing here as well, which I don't know if everybody has it or if it was built into a mod that I'm using, but I upgraded to Foundry like 14, and it's got this palette now, so you don't have to manually go through and click each wall and change what the setting is going to be, which is just great. I have an ad starting in about 10 seconds, you guys. So, yeah, when you get back, let me know what kind of ads you got. What is the algorithm feeding you? All right, did I get them all? Did I get all the rooms? Walls? All right. Yep. We got walls. Yep. Walls. All walls. Okay, cool. We are fully walled in now. But we're going to do a terrain wall. The algorithm's feeding me nothing. You're feeding myself cheese strings, though? Hell yeah. Oh, I love a good cheese string. Do you like actually pull and like string it, or do you just eat it like an animal? just throw it in like it's a hot dog. Ooh, that would be good. Just throw that on a bun, toast it a little bit, cheese dog. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we got some steps here. You just eat it, which everyone yells at me for, right? I do too. Like, why am I gonna waste my time? And then now I've got like cheese all in under my fingernail. You know what I mean? Ew. just let me eat this. It doesn't matter what form the cheese comes in. It tastes the same as soon as you put it in your mouth. I don't know if it's a texture thing for some people or what. But, like, let's not waste time. The whole point of this is that I'm just eating a big piece of cheese, okay? You know what's also crazy to me? And I don't know, maybe it's just me, right? But, like, why is it okay to eat some forms of cheese and not other forms of cheese, right? Like, if I eat a cheese stick and I peel it, everyone's totally cool with that. If I eat a cheese stick, like, I'm just munching on that shit, nobody cares. Or everybody, like, freaks out. They're like, no, you're supposed to peel it. Like, no, right? But also, okay, people look down on you for, like, eating shredded cheese out of the bag. And I'm like, how is that any different than me eating a stick of cheese? Why is it frowned on for me to stand in my kitchen at 1 o'clock in the morning, possibly drunk, funneling cheese pieces into my mouth from a bag, but it's totally acceptable to eat cheese in public if it comes in stick form, okay? And also, you look like a lunatic if you're just sitting there eating off of a block of cheese. I don't get why certain forms of cheese are considered socially acceptable. Yeah, why does cheese have so much culture and rules? If I cut it in thin slices, okay, and I put it on a plate with like meat or something, then it's fancy. We've got charcuterie, right? But if I eat the same cheese directly off of the block, people are like, whoa, slow down there, you fucking animal. Okay, listen, hot take. I don't think the form of cheese should determine how classy you are, okay? You can climb up. I stand on that. That's a hill I will die on. I think that's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's the same with drinking, okay? If I have 5 glasses of wine all by myself, people are like, whoa, slow down, you alcoholic. But if I go out and I do it somewhere fancy, then it's a wine tasting, and it's classy. Okay, what was I doing? Stairs. I was making stairs. Okay, we got a ramp. You've been here 5 minutes and I fucking love you already. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. I love you too, random stranger. Oh, hi. Sorry, I never introduced myself. I'm Val. Okay, this is Hearth and Havoc. I am the Havoc. My hearth is behind me right here. You can see it's burning real low because it's hot out and we don't need a big blazing fire, but I provide a casual gaming experience for casual gamers, except for on Thursday, where I am working on my D&D campaigns because I would like to put out more D&D content until I have enough players to stream an actual D&D campaign. So right now what I'm working on, usually I'm doing a horror campaign. Now that the new Ravenloft stuff came out, I built like this huge homebrew setting that I've been doing. However, in doing so, I've been neglecting the fact that I have an active campaign that I am running. And we're playing next Saturday, and I do not have any of the next 2 sessions prepared. So that's what we're doing today. We are preparing, all heroes. Magic is going awry in the Fey realm, and they summon the world's greatest heroes to help them set the magic right and figure out what's going on. However, because the magic is going awry, it didn't work as intended, and instead 5 schmucks get sent to the Fey realm and wrangled into helping them set their magic right. And it's been fun. It is a fun game. We're having a great time. And right now we are working on a map called the Temple of Immaculate Vibes, or the Temple of Serenity, I think that's what it's called. But it is run by, it's a wellness retreat run by the Order of Immaculate Vibes, which is a bunch of surfer bros, basically. They are very anti-magic as they think people are abusing it. Kind of like a cell phone detox retreat, you know, a digital detox place, but a detox for fairies who are wishing to cut back on the amount of magic they're using because they're using it too much and as a crutch and are not able to cope with life anymore. So magic is heavily restricted in this place, and it's gonna be a really funny session. So I need to build the map though. So that's what we're doing, the boring part. So we're hanging out, we're just chatting. Well, I make stairs and walls, basically. Having a little drink ski. No magic allowed. No, Tricky. No magic allowed. You found your people. Yes. A little day drinking, a little D&D. You're here. Okay, welcome. Hi. Other days of the week, I do some video gaming, a lot of RPGs, except for Tuesday when I am available, I'll do a cozy game. Right now we're doing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Fridays and Saturdays, I usually play Baldur's Gate, but tomorrow, if you feel like joining us, we're doing a community games night, okay? We're going to be having some fun playing Mecha Chameleon, Dungeons and Day Drinking. Exactly. It's the best time to drink, okay? Once you hit 30... going out and drinking at night and then like feeling sick by the time you go to bed and then you wake up with a hangover, nobody's got time for that. If you start at noon, all right, you're sobered up by dinner and then you can have a normal night's sleep and feel okay. All right, day drinking is the superior form of drinking. And it helps me get through these incredibly tedious things like making stairs, which I keep meaning to do. Okay, the terrain shape does not exceed its height. Yes, correct. Okay, so the lowest elevation, I believe, is 20. The highest elevation is 30. Ooh, no, it's actually 40. Right? So the second floor, it starts at 40, correct. Okay, great. Great. Okay. 0 is due south. ramp start and moves up. So it starts here and moves up. Direction. Yeah. 90, 180? Right? I don't know, like 0.5 feet? I don't know. How big are steps? Separate polygons. Okay. Cool. So we have this region. These are steers. But what I need to do is have it set to the next floor. So when you walk into this region, you walk into the stairs. It is going to take us up to the second floor right here, second floor landing. So we're going to build a second region right here. I said we're going to build a second region right here. Excellent. Third floor south stairs. We're going to copy that. Okay, and then we're going to go back downstairs to the first floor. All right. I said first floor. There we go. Anyway, we have this region here. And what we want it to do is transport us, teleport token, to the place that we just copied. So we made new stairs. Boom, third floor stairs south. So, well, example, we have Testy McTusterson here, our little rogue, and he's going to go here. And apparently nothing is going to happen because nothing works the way I want it to ever. Ever, right? Why would it? Disabled. No, not disabled. Teleport token. Allow choice, maybe? Reveal the destination to anybody. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Update. Update. Okay, you. All right, listen. You're making me look really stupid in front of my friends. Teleport. There it goes. Okay. Boom, and as you can see, it takes us up to the next floor. Excellent. Now I got to make a region here. This is going to be... Oh my god. This is... third floor. North stairs. And we're going to copy that. But bam, we're going to actually put that right here. And... oh, wait, this is the second floor. What am I doing? What have I done? Second floor. Actually, it's second floor north. We'll just call it that. The bam. Second floor south. Okay. Right. Third floor south. Perfect. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. We're going to build the other stairs here. Oh. Nope. It did the same region as before. Yeah. We'll get rid of that. I don't want this part specifically. No, hold on. Boop. Perfect. Okay. I need a new region. Please deselect. Please help me. Can we not? Can we not right now? Praying to God. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. A player for a campaign commission texted asking if horses have been invented yet. So I replied, are horses just a robot spying on us? Praying to God, this man has a sense of humor. I know, right? Birds are drones, but are horses? That's great. Have horses been invented yet? Yes. What came first, the horse or the robot? Yeah. Teleport to here. Second floor north. Perfect. Okay. Terrain. Okay, we've got a ramp. Highest elevation is 40. Lowest elevation is 20. Ramp starts at this elevation and moves up. 0 is south. Perfect. 0.5. Okay. What do you mean valid? Oh my god. 1? Okay, perfect. Welcome to D&D, where the DMs pretend to be encyclopedias, but we're actually just fucking idiots. Yeah, look, I'm making it up, which is why I always do homebrew. We use 5e as like a general base for what we're doing, you know what I mean? But when it comes to actually playing, look, I don't know the rules. I mean, I know some of the rules. I know how the game works, all right? You say, hey, can I do this? And I'll be like, I don't know. Roll the fucking dice and we'll see if it works. And then if it does, we do it. And, you know, that's just kind of how we play here. I don't know. Can I do this? No, fuck it. I'm a rule of cool. Is it going to be cool? Is it going to be fun? Then hell yeah, let's do it. All right, Testy McTesterson, let's go up the stairs. Teleport? No, we're good. Okay, that one works. I forgot to activate this. Allow choice. Boop. Boop. Boom. Why have we disappeared, Testy? Testy, what is going on? Testy McTesterson, what has happened? Oh my, I believe the game is glitching, maybe? Hold on, what is happening right now? Why do the bottom stairs work, but the top stairs just caused Testy McTesterson to just glitch out of existence? What is happening? Okay, we'll just set this to 0, maybe? I don't know. All right, Testy. Yeah. Okay. That is strange. I know. RIP Testies, right? Okay, Testy works. It works here. All right. South stairs. Everything fine. Okay. All right. North stairs. North stairs. Negative 20 feet. Why are we going down the stairs? What is happening right now? What do you mean negative 20? Lowest elevation should be 20 and the highest should be 40. Going south. Am I tripping? You guys, what the fuck is going on? Furthermore, okay, look, why is it saying that he is 20 feet below ground right now? All right, listen, look, I don't know the fuck you think you're doing right now, map. I'm not playing your fucking games today, you understand? I'm not doing this. Yeah, this one's at 40. Okay. Okay, yeah, everything here is fine. So why is this happening? Why is Testy McTesterson just disappearing into the void when he's trying to take the stairs? It's like sending him down instead of up. Call me a little confused, because that's exactly what I am. What the fuck? All right, hold on. We're just gonna, you know, when in doubt, try it again, okay? We'll see what happens, okay? First floor, stairs north, okay. Only on region layer 1 unlocked, okay. Great. Okay. No restriction. You thought you were called Val? I am Val! We have a ramp. Oh, okay. 40. 20. 0 is due south. Okay. right? Let's check this one. Ah, I didn't even bother setting steps. Or I did, it just didn't save it. Okay. Ah, when I set the elevation is what causes it to get messed up. So we're just going to pretend that there's not actually elevation there. I don't know why the elevation thing isn't working, but you know what? We'll just, we'll just do that. That's why it's not working. Okay. Teleport. Let's try this again. All right, Testy. Let's hit them stairs, dog. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Well, at least we can see him. Huzzah! All right, great. We got stairs. Perfect. Excellent. Great. That was unnecessarily difficult. Don't you love it when technology just, you know, doesn't? You know what I mean? All right, we're going to do a terrain wall here. And this is for... not a door. Okay. And we'll just do a little... the bottom. All right. Terrain wall. Bam. Down here as well. She preferred it like me. I think cool. Now, we also have some plant life here, so we're going to do a region for difficult terrain. Oh my god. All right, there we go. This is going to be some difficult terrain here, because, you know, plants. Especially fey plants, all right? We do not want the fey plants messing with us. I have a thing on another map where anytime anybody touches a mushroom, it makes them roll on a wild magic table that I invented. This has ridiculous shit on it. Like, your feet are now duck feet, and you walk around and it goes flap, 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 flap. Or, there's another one where you can, like, hear the DM. Babush! Hello! Yes, please, touch the mushroom. We'll roll on the table. What did touching the mushroom do? Touching the mushroom. You refer to yourself as mommy or daddy in the third person. There you go. It was up with the babush. You were made to nap on mushroom. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, oh god, that's kind of shit that this campaign's got going for it. This is for Oops All Heroes. I know I usually do my horror campaign. Parent does not enjoy this. Authority figure, no like. Oh, right, I forgot that I wanted to do a thing. Oh boy. But yeah, so I usually do my horror campaign on Thursday. However, I am way behind on this one, and I'm actually playing it next weekend. So I needed to do this map. So we're just hanging out. We're yapping today. We're chilling. We're having a little day drink situation while I do all the less glamorous parts of Dungeons and Dragons, such as building walls and plants that don't like it when you step in them, you know? Oh, it's almost 10 p.m. there, so it's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's fine to really drink at any time, as long as you're being responsible with it. I don't have anything to do tomorrow or tonight, so day drink. But Babish, please join us tomorrow if you are up late enough. We're going to be doing some community games, okay? We're going to have some open lobbies, doing some Jackbox games, and probably some Mecha Chameleon. My husband will be there. My brother will be there. It should be a good time. Difficult terrain. plants. Magic plants. There we go. Ooh, you'll try. I'm evil at Jackbox. It's okay. So are we. It's gonna get a little out of pocket. I'm not gonna lie. I have to kind of probably put a warning on that one and actually do the sensitive topics filters and stuff like that, because it's especially when I get my brother involved, things can get a little dark really fast. TKO is your number one. I hate TKO. I can't draw for shit. Oh man. I really like Quiplash, and then I forget what the other one is called, but people just like put something that they like and then you have to ruin it. And I really like that one. That one is fun. Quiplash is also a PvP zone. It definitely is. Things get pretty wild with Quiplash sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's another one where you like have to hit on your friends, and I didn't quite get how that one worked, but that might be fun too. It's like a fake dating game where everyone's a monster and you have to like match with other monsters. And it's just all the people, but you don't know who's who. I played only like a few. Oh, okay. I have a bunch, so I'm gonna be hosting those tomorrow. Should be fun. It'll be a good time. Good time. We're gonna probably make a drinking game out of it. It's gonna be a night. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do certain random flowers here. So we're gonna do a tile right here. We're just gonna grab something. It doesn't actually matter what it is because I am going to make it completely no opacity whatsoever. And that is just because when I have this tile trigger here, I'm going to have them roll on the Corrupted Feywild magic table for touching the mushrooms or smelling some of the flowers, and that should be a really good time. I love it. I had somebody, oh god, what was it? Oh, it was every time they like get hit with a weapon attack or something like that, instead of going like ugh, they have to like moan. That one was really funny. Okay. Roll D12 to moan is insane, right? Every time they take damage, they had to moan. It was really funny. All right. Roll table. Please select the roll table. Corrupted Feywild magic. Roll. Reset. Add chat message. Roll dice if required. Bam. Roll once. Excellent. Okay. We love it. We love it. Now we're going to copy it and put that there. To what? Oh, okay. There. It's already there. Cool. So we'll put that one there. We're going to put one here. We're going to put one right here. And then let's do some of the smaller flowers now. I really like how if you just hover your mouse over where you want to paste it, it'll just do that. It's sick. That is a really great feature that I appreciate greatly. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so any flowers and mushrooms that they touch will roll on the table. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot to set what the actual trigger is when they enter the tile. Yeah, why not, right? If they want to climb into a weird garden of fae stuff, then yeah. Oh, yes, please do check out my commands. I have some commands. They're very fun. Like this one. I really like this one. Hello, Pointus. I don't know if you guys heard that. Did it work? Did it actually go through? Well. Why is it coming out of the wrong... Coming out of the wrong speaker. That was really weird. Hello, Princess. Okay, cool. So I got that. We've got magic nice pool that heals when you touch it. We've got tea house. But bees. Dr. Bees! Oh no, now the situation has been made worse by yet more bees! We like that one. Bees is fun. Oh, I think you got it. What? I'm sorry? I don't know. What? Worth a try. What did you, tell me, Bubbish, what did you expect that to do? Because I'm curious. What was that supposed to do? Dinosaur? It was supposed to dinosaur? Ah, okay. You know what? I might add that then. Loud dinosaur shriek. Oh, gosh. That would be wild. Okay, we need a terrain wall right here. Oh, the giant flying guys with the beaks. Got it. No, these aren't 20 feet high. They're like, if anything, 6 feet high. Light, normal sound, no. Cool. Yeah. Is this not a dinosaur safe zone? What's my favorite dinosaur? You know? I'm really not sure. I think I had one when I was a kid, but this is definitely, listen, tell me about dinosaurs, all right? This is a safe zone for pretty much everything. I'm always super interested in what other people's special interests are, but I can't say I've spent a lot of time on dinosaurs. Like when I was a little kid, maybe, but I was definitely more of a rock kind of kid. I had rocks autism, not dinosaurs autism, so big rock collector, all right? But yeah, I don't think I ever had a favorite dinosaur. Like I watched Land Before Time and it upset me. And I in fact, I was so not into dinosaurs because Jurassic Park came out when I was like 4, I think. And it scared the shit out of me. And I was just like, no dinosaurs, not me. No, sir. So yeah, I don't actually have a favorite dinosaur. I do like the flying ones that scream though, but like generally anything that just screams, I appreciate, you know. No, that's fair. Best rock though. I really like. I don't know if you've ever heard of a moss agate. But I really like moss agate. Yeah. I think they're really neat. Yes, I love moss agate, dude. Green is my favorite color. So anything green, I'm really about it. Oh, you like green too? Hell yeah, green gang. That's why my walls are green. I got green walls. Under, but that lovely painting of me is some kind of like 17th century vampire that I did, which I thought was fun. That was a fun time. Ooh, a god kyanite necklace? I don't know. I'd have to look. Listen, it's been a really long time. No, I don't know. No, that is a weird word that I just typed. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, that one's neat. Yes, I've seen that one, but I can't remember the names of most things anymore. Yeah, they're really neat. They look like the pyrite, but the blue, which is really neat. Best vampire media when you just want to have fun. Vampire media. If I'm just like trying to hang out and enjoy some like vampire stuff, listen, I'm not above Vampire Diaries, all right? I'm really not. However, I really love Queen of the Damned or the Underworld and Underworld Evolution. I loved those movies. Yeah. No, that's fair. You tried to meet you at your rocketism. It's okay. That was when I was a kid. I have migrated to the book reading autism a little bit. I didn't get the cool kind of autism where you had like special interests that you stick, because I also have really severe ADHD. You see, my dad was autistic and my mom had ADHD, and unfortunately I got both, and then they didn't even have the decency to give me the big tits that runs on both sides of the family. You know what I mean? I got my dad's tits, and I think that's just rude. So I did not get the kind of autism that makes you good at things, or like a special interest that makes you like, you know, I have like a bunch of different special interests that kind of like fade in and out over time. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I got like the substance abuse autism. So I just tend to stay away from most things and dive headfirst into my multiple book projects and D&D projects that I'm working on. Those are mine. Writing books, that's kind of my thing. Story building, yeah. Yeah, you gotta rotate them. I can't keep the same thing for too long. I have to like really bang stuff out while I am into it. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm super passionate about a book that I'm writing, and I managed to build this incredibly in-depth world and like a whole story outline. And then I just like in a fever dream wrote like 3 chapters at about like, oh my God, I think I wrote close to 9,000 words in a day, and then just kind of like, well, that was fun. That scratched that itch for a while. But then, you know, I was sick a couple months ago, and I banged out like an 80,000 word fanfic of Solus from Dragon Age Inquisition because I was sick and I couldn't sleep, and I was just up all night doing that. So that's a thing that I can do. Eggman? Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. Yeah. I need kill for a coherent thought of a single word page, double spaced. Double spaced in 24-point font. That's funny. But yeah, we're a big fan of the Eggman here. All right. I did not like him at first. Solus was my least favorite for the longest time, but I've played Dragon Age Inquisition probably about like 10 or 11 times all the way through, and I always romance somebody else, and I finally decided to give Solus a chance. I was like, listen, I've romanced literally everyone, and he was last, and then I was like, why have I not been romancing him? Oh my God, his story is adorable, and his character arc is so interesting. And his character lore also so interesting. And I'm like, the way I was so obsessed with that man, it was crazy. You met him as a PC in your last Dark Eye campaign, and none of us knew the games except the DM, and this fucker ate me. Oh my God, what? He ate you? Like actually ate you, or he ate you? Like a werewolf. Oh, really? He was, right, because of the wolf thing. That's funny. That's crazy. Man, I would love to do a Dragon Age campaign. Oh, that would be so fun. Okay, we've got to do more walls. More walls. What are we doing here? It's how bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre. Ooh, baby. Oh, you've never played a gnome again? That would put me off gnomes too, I think, for sure. If it just died and got killed like immediately in such a horrific way. Gnomes are actually really great, though. Personally, I'm really into halflings as well. The halfling luck is really good, especially when you're doing like a jack of all trades kind of character. And like nimble halflings as a druid, just mwah. I've always been partial to a tiefling warlock myself. Dad joke. I'll call you later. Don't call me later. Call me dad. Haha. Okay, gay. Are you talking to me or the dad joke? I did not write these. I will let everybody know now. I did not write the dad jokes. The warlock tiefling? That's not gay. I love a warlock, and tieflings are just fun. Either that or like a drow if I'm trying to do like a dark warlock type situation. That's the gayest possible choice. Listen, it kind of is. Listen, sometimes they just work. All right, sometimes they work, and you gotta do it. All right, just because something is done a lot doesn't make it bad. There's a reason that some of them are overdone. I like having horns. A tiefling monk is also fun, especially if you can use your tail to like whip people. You know what I'm talking about? Any type of warlock I find pretty fun. A wooga. Huh. Got that. Will, I'm free on Thursday night. Listen, tiefling, warlock. I love Will. They did him real dirty in that game, though, I gotta say. He could have been so much more interesting. But they made, like, I don't know. Such a basic bitch. Why he got so little lines? I know, right? I think his voice actor did a really great job, too. When you're playing such a dry character, you know what I mean? That has corny lines like, taste the sting or whatever of my blade. Come on. Cornball. I love it, though. I do. I love it. He's like the romance hero. He is! Okay, we got a region here. This is a table. So we need to set it as a plateau. Plateau terrain. Okay, highest elevation is going to be... We're at 20... What, 3 feet tall? I don't know. Right? Sure. Sure. Yeah, I really liked Will. I like Gale too, except for the fact that he's such a pretentious fuck. He's not so bad. I think Gale's sex scene is definitely the superior romance scene, for sure. For sure. I thought Astarian's character arc was really sweet, you know, especially, but they didn't play into it enough. Like this whole thing about he was forced to be, you know, be this slave and sell his body and do all these kinds of like awful things. And so consent is such a big thing for him. And they never really, I mean, they like address it a few times, but I feel like it's kind of set aside as not really a big deal when that could have been so much more of his character arc. Gale likes purple. Alas, he's hot, right? I've modded him to make him a little hotter. I didn't really like him at first. I'm not gonna lie. It took a while for Gale to grow on me. Like, I was like, dude, shut up. Whatever quinine is to mosquitoes, unfuckable. That's valid. It's all right. That's definitely valid. He had to grow on me too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, listen, he's definitely really like sassy gay friend material, you know? Like definitely would go out drinking with. I don't know if I'd take him home, you know? I don't want him in my house though, you know? All right, we're gonna do 20 feet of dim light. And then about 5 feet of bright light because they're just candles. You can sleep on the porch, right? Yeah. I don't want him in my house. I'd meet him at the bar, but I don't want him in my house. All right, these lights are all purple. There we go. And then we're gonna do fairy light, maybe? Let's try that. Fairy light? No. Oh my god, I have to do all that over. Okay. All right. Thanks. First floor. See, I don't understand if the elevation being at 30 feet is like 30 feet of the total because the bottom floor starts at 20, or if it means 30 feet off of that 20. You know what I mean? I don't really know. We'll figure it out. We'll find out. We're gonna find out today. Woohoo! You wish I could help? These websites scare me. Well, it's not really a website as so much as like a thing that I'm hosting on my computer. This is a software that I own that I would, when I'm ready to do it, host it from my computer over my Wi-Fi and then send everybody else a website to go to. So basically I have a server here that I host and other people can log into that server remotely through the internet. So other people that I bring in will be able, like, they'll have it on a website, but I have it as like an actual like installed software. Raspberry? No, just right on my computer. Just right here through Foundry. I don't know how they do the whole servers thing, but that is how that works. Light animation, fairy light. Okay. Okay, let's try. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Okay, get rid of that. All right. Constrained by walls, yes. Elevation 30. Cool. Yeah, it is fun. I guess, I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. It's fun. I used to be into that kind of thing. When I was in IT, I was really big into that. But, you know, I just don't have it in me anymore to give a shit. Adaptive luminance, yes. Yes. Actually, let's do attenuation. Yes. Yeah, same. Fair enough. Oh, you work in IT as well? Now that the servers are no longer my problem, they also no longer spark joy. Exactly. Yes. Not my servers, not my problem. I'm not being paid for that anymore, so I do not care. Yeah, I was not a server administrator, but I did manage a lot of I managed the cybersecurity for a bunch of virtual machines, basically. So every month there was a list of vulnerabilities that came out, and they're like, all right, you need to fix these on all of these virtual machines. And I'm like, okay. So it was a huge list of all the vulnerabilities on every machine, and I had to fix them within that time frame. So that was my job. Very annoying. However, I did not have to deal with people calling me asking for help. You know what I mean? I did not have to do the have you tried turning it off and on again? No, really, sir. I'd love to help you. No, really. It's my life's goal to help you. No, please. I know you already came in here angry because you tried clicking it 3 times and it didn't work and your computer froze as a result. And now you're really pissed and you're taking it out on me. But it is my life's work to help you, please. Yeah. So I don't have to do that. It was a thankless job, and I am glad to not be doing it anymore. I don't think that's bright enough. Adaptive luminance. Let's try that. Rainbow lights. Beautiful. We love it. We love the rainbow lights. Needs more gay. You know what I mean? The greatest joy is when you have to call IT and the first 3 questions they give you are things you also did. And then you hear, oh, can I get back? Yeah. Yeah. That one's really annoying too. Or like, they're like, no, we have to come install it and we have to charge you $100 to come install it. And I'm like, I can just listen. If you could just send me the equipment, I can install it myself. I like literally built my computer and wired my own home for Ethernet. I don't need you to come wire anything for me. And they're like, no, well, we have to. And also it's like $150. And I'm like, could we maybe perhaps like do literally anything else? Oh, we have an ad starting in 5 seconds. Yeah, you're a subscriber, so it doesn't matter. We got lights. We had to care for servers and computer pools. You do groundwork in person to make like COVID hybrid meetings possible. And I've had to click send on emails for people getting 5 times my salary. Listen, nobody wants to talk about that. And I'm not going to say what sector I worked in here in the US. However, I did work for a specific kind of sector, one that's very, very important, allegedly. And there are people making 6 figures working for national security purposes. And they can't do something as simple as send an email. Or the like, oh, my monitor's all black. It's like, oh, yeah, that's because it's fucking off! It's off! But I digress. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Not a fan. I'm only gonna break your heart. The friends here, I'm in IT and their friend has a problem, and then you help Rhonda open the internet, her Edge search bar. I know. Oh my God, dude. My grandma's husband is like that. He thinks that like he can only get to Google from Firefox. He uses Firefox to get to Gmail, and he uses Edge to get to MSN News. And he doesn't realize that you can get to all of those sites from one browser, because to him, there is no difference between the browser and the internet itself. Bangers only? Correct. Yes, we only do bangers here. It's just the way of life, you know? That's killing me. It was killing me, too. He was one of those people that he got an email, right? He got a spam email of somebody pretending to be his sister saying, oh, I'm lost. I'm trapped. I need money because my car broke down. Please help me. And I was like, listen, Barbara would call you if she was in trouble, not send you an email. He didn't click on the email, but in seeing it, he thought for sure that he had been hacked. So what did he do but go on the internet and look for somebody to help with a hacked computer, which he paid $500 to a man in India to unhack his computer. And as you could probably imagine, this resulted in his computer being hacked and held for ransom, which he then also paid and called another fraudster to help him unhack his newly hacked computer. And I'm like, I live 20 minutes away, and I have been working on computers for years. And you did not think to call me? So now he's out probably $1,000. I'm like, you could have just... I can't. I could not. That's killing me. Yeah, listen, it was torture. It was torture. I wanted to scream, and a few times I did scream at him, but it's okay. He's not actually my grandfather, and he's a MAGA idiot, and so I don't have very much respect for him anyway. But he's got dementia, and he knows better than to ask for my help now. Good riddance, exactly. That happened to my grandpa. He listened to them and then immediately called the police, and they asked him how he knew it wasn't his nephew, and he said he would never say please. That ingrate never thanks me for a fucking thing. I know, but the people never call you back. He was right, but it's still brought up at parties. That's funny, though, for real. Flying up me right back at it to the end of the night. Ooh, airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. Let's do this one. We'll do 10, 20, bright 10. Right now, wish right now. Boy. Ancient texts, exactly. So many lights. I have to put all of these lights here. All of the lights, all of the lights. Look how gay this map is. It's so gay. Look at all this gay. Rainbows everywhere. Needs more. Needs more rainbows. Yippee, just in time for Wrath Month. Yes. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what Wrath Month is, but that sounds great. Can we have a Wrath Month? Is that a foreign thing? Oh, Disability Pride Month. Oh, I didn't realize we had a month. Shout out to my chronically ill and or disabled peoples. We in this represent. I've got Ehlers-Danlos and fibromyalgia. We, as you can imagine, my life is not great. I am also autistic, which apparently is a comorbidity of Ehlers-Danlos. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? As if my genetics weren't bad enough, right? My parents, I've found out, I not only have an active version of Ehlers-Danlos, I also have, I'm a carrier for another version of it, which means that both of my parents have a version of Ehlers-Danlos. And it's like a one, yeah, I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos. My mom, I get on her side, kyphoscoliosis. I think I might also have that too, because I do have kyphosis and scoliosis, which I was born with, and so did everyone on my mom's family. So I think that might be the one. That apparently that's there's an actual test for that, and I am a carrier for that one. I don't actively have it. But I do actively have heads, and that means both of my parents of the slim odds that you would have for even having this disease. Okay, I had two people who both happen to have it magically meet and decide to shit me out, and I'm like, come on, I'm like a goblin. I came out like, you know, kill me. Kill me! Like right from the start, dude. I had dark circles the day I came out the wound. I was like an old man already. Okay, everything hurts and I am dying. Just straight from the wound, in pain. I was doomed from the start. Na 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 na, every day. Your bones can't store iron. Oh my god. That is insane. Well, congratulations on being alive. Well done. I almost didn't make it. Apparently I had really bad asthma as a kid, but then like also my parents smoked in the house like 2 packs of cigarettes a day, so it's like, you know. Like, yeah, it was really weird. We had to watch you all the time because you would just stop breathing. Smoking asthma, right? You're on a chronic illness, disability, and farming server. Oh, that's awesome. You know so much, and I'm the only one in there not hypermobile, so I always have to take the healthy comparison pics. Dude, it was just crazy. I don't have a whole lot of hypermobile stuff. The only place I have it is I have a loose one, like right where my skull meets my neck, which is extremely dangerous. And so I have had this like fear of being internally decapitated my entire life. And then other than that, it's just my elbow. Yeah. See that shit? Yeah, baby. Yeah, very bad and scary. My neck, not the elbow. That's just gross. You owe them a lot. You slipped your jaw disc and they were like, that's what that is? Oh, yeah, bendy straw arms. Exactly. I've got wet spaghetti for arms. Okay. I think this is sufficiently rainbowy. So I need to do a separate light down here. You do that every night? You ain't special? Okay, yay. Right? It's kind of like me with my rib. I have a chronically like dislocated rib, and it just kind of slides forward a little bit, which is extremely painful. So when people are like, oh, I dislocated a rib, and I'm like, here, let me, like, just what you want to do. You want to just get in there without, just get in there, you know, you just like push that shit back in place, and you just kind of like, back in, you know what I mean? Just give it a little, get that shit back in there. Like that ribbed your bitch. All right, this one is 40. We're not going to do fairy light. This one is just going to be, I don't know what that does, but we like it. Excellent. Cool. We have light. Fantastic. Cool. All right, cool. Lots of lights. We did it. We got a lot of, oh, no, forgot over here. I missed one. Excellent. Okay. I think we are sufficiently lit up. Let me crouch. Let me just get in there. So I'm going to have a little limeade break. All right. We made pickles all day yesterday. I made 8 jars of pickles with what I picked from the garden just this week. So we are overflowing. That's on top of the 6 jars I made last week. So now we're just kind of overflowing with pickles. Oh, yes, pickles. I love pickles. Just drinking that juice. Give it to me. Give me the sodium for my heart because I have POTS. I need it. I love pickles, but when you do the pickles, you have to you have to cut the ends off. So I ended up with a lot of chunks of pickles, or of cucumber. So I pots buddies, pots girly. Only bad bitches got pots. Okay, but yeah. So I made some cucumber limeade with the leftover cucumber pieces. It was awesome. And then yeah, my shit just like my cucumbers just keep going, dude. They're going nuts. They've grown off of the trellis and have in fact knocked the trellis over because they have become so heavy. Pots plus SSRIs equals salt vampire from Star Trek. Hell yes. The cukes fear nothing. I'm surprised they're even growing anymore, but I have to wait until the evening to go out there and pick them because of the bees. But I'm not complaining. We love bees. All right, shout out bees for making my pickle dreams come true. Dr. Bees. Yes. We love bees. So yeah, they're flowering so much because they just keep making cucumbers and they just keep going. They don't stop. I'm picking like 5 to 7 cucumbers a day. And they're taking over. Same with my squash. They're taking over my refrigerator and my life. So I had to go buy a canner so that I can start preserving some of these to get them out of the way. I'll watch it again. Pretty good day. Pretty good life. I am clinically depressed. Cucumber limeade good. You feel that? Zooks and squash and pumpkins? Ooh, yes. And then they've also had enough. Right? Exactly. I don't even have the luxury of being able to give them to my neighbors because out in the country, everybody's got a fucking farm. Everyone's got a garden. I went over there and I'm like, here, you guys want some squash? And they're like, we're already like, we have zucchinis coming out of our eyeballs. And I'm like, got it. Got it. So I can't get rid of them. Nobody wants them because they already all have too much. I need a potato or a tuber neighbor. I plan on being that guy. I managed to successfully grow potatoes for the first time last year, and now that I kind of have a general plan, I'm going to be doing that. So I have a big pile of dirt out front that I'm going to till up a huge section of my yard when it's not a million degrees outside, and keep them covered and composted over the winter, so that way I can grow potatoes in the spring. Once you grow potatoes, ain't nobody stopping you, all right? Potatoes will keep you alive when you are even on the brink of death. So, like, I will become unstoppable. I've got eggs. Right now, squash and cucumbers. The tomatoes are coming in. I've also got a strawberry patch that is just killing it right now. So many good potato kinds. I know, right? Our neighbor is a beekeeper, and he brought his swarms over for our orchards. Oh, that's awesome. We gave him apples and apple produce, and he gave us honey. Hell yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is how communities are supposed to be keeping themselves alive. You know what I mean? Annabelle and listen, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that second one. I like a good gold potato, a good Yukon gold. I like a nice gold buttery potato. They are excellent mashed and in any form. I like to make coal cannon with them. Delicious. So good. You can use a little bit less butter. Ooh, bog Siglinda? It's grown near bogs. Ooh. What's a colcannon? Colcannon, I believe, is an Irish dish. With, like, cabbage. So you cook down cabbage or some greens. Some people use greens. I like to use cabbage because I tend to have a lot of it. And then you cook down the cabbage and some onions. Yeah, I love cabbage. I'm going to be growing that soon, too. It's too hot right now, so I have the seeds that I'm going to be starting indoors probably at the end of this month so that I can get them in the ground in September. Cabbage is so good. I know, right? Yes, the GAPS diet cabbage, delicious. What can't the Brassica family do? It's unstoppable. It's so good. I'm growing some Napa cabbage because I love kimchi. I eat kimchi every day, so I'm going to be making a lot of kimchi. It's good for you, probiotics. And I also make a lot of sauerkraut. So I'll be doing a lot of that with the cabbage. But colcannon is mashed potatoes with a ton of, a lot of people do butter, but also some people do like bacon in it, and they use the bacon grease as part of that. And then you cook and caramelize down a bunch of like onions and cabbage, and then you just kind of mix it all up together in the mashed potatoes. It's just so fucking good. Napa cabbage soup. Yes, dude, cabbage soup with lentils is a really good one. I love cabbage soup. Or I'll do, when I'm like really sick, I'll do a lemon ginger soup with cabbage. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 I'm hungry now. I'm so hungry. Or a good dal. Ooh, yes. Yes. No, it's okay. Listen, please talk about food. This is one of my great joys in life. Food. I get that from my grandmother, where our love language is, have you eaten yet? No? Well, you're about to. You know what I mean? So, I love food. I love talking about food. I like making food. I like being around it. It's more than just your body. You will watch you eat because it is my greatest hobby. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I get a lot of satisfaction out of watching people eat my food and then going, mmm. And I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right. Mmm. This is what gives me life. So it really upsets me when people eat and I know damn well it's delicious and then they just eat it quietly. I'm like, you're giving me nothing. You're giving me nothing. We can't be friends. If you're not reacting to food the same way you react to a good orgasm, then one of us has failed. You either don't enjoy things because you're just that dead inside, or I fucked up. So when I know I didn't fuck up, there's something wrong with you. You like that, didn't you? Yeah. It makes people suspicious. They're like, yeah, you like that? They're like, why are you watching me? I'm like, yeah, you like that? Is that good? Yeah, you love that. Put it in your mouth. And people are like, did you poison this? Gives Hannibal Lecter. Exactly. You know, whatever. It is what it is. All right. So we've got floor 1 done. Excellent. Now we need to take it on up to the second floor. We've got bedrooms. This room's funny. It's not meant to be really anything. It's just the void. And it's hilarious. I have a whole bit set up for that I'm not going to explain because eventually I would like to stream the game. But yeah, the void is there. My pet void, exactly. I love a little pet void. Okay, these lights are going to be different. So we're not gonna have these. So every room is going to have different colored lights. You know what? I'd like to be able to go back in time and hear this song for the first time again. This one and Don't You Worry Child by Swedish House Mafia. If I could experience that song for the first time again, I feel like that would heal something in me. You know what I mean? No, I didn't want to do that. 360. Swedish House Mafia mention. Yes, I'm an antidote bitch myself. Fair enough. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm polyamorous, so my playlists are usually kind of all over the place. This is my party playlist, so that's kind of what we're doing. I've also got a lot of screamy music. I've got a whole bardcore playlist. That's a personal favorite of mine. A lot of throwback. We've got mob hits, so you got a lot of Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin here. Ooh, yes! Mid-2000s pop and pop punk was a good one. Hi, Daddy, welcome back. I'll show you what we did. So we did the first floor with lights and walls, and we just made everything real gay. We got fairy lights everywhere. Real gay. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at the lights and they move. Body karate. Everybody here having a good time. Actually, welcome back. I do have to go to the bathroom, though. I gotta go tinkle and I gotta go check on Hen's capon because she's just, her appetite has just gone through the roof and she is, like, pooping constantly and I have to keep cleaning it up because it's like having a cat. Just a really particularly bitey cat. She has not been evicted yet. I'm gonna keep her until early next week because I think she had something going on and I want to make sure it's fully out of her system before I put her back with the other chickens, just in case, you know what I mean? Smishing over to Firebot. You don't know how big of a deal this is. Oh, well, congratulations. I also use Firebot. I love Firebot. Yeah, that's fair, right? Yeah, I don't want the other chickens to have a problem. I think whatever the issue was, it turned into a secondary thing. I don't know. I think she had avian pox because she had like spots all over her like waddle and stuff like that. But she seems to be getting a lot better, and every day she is getting sassier and sassier, and I can tell she's absolutely over my bullshit. So, I'm going to go let her out, or not let her out like a dog. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to go clean up her thing real quick, because I have to do that every few hours. Yeah, she's looking spry and sassy, and that's exactly what she is, because she is over my shit. It was before I would go in there, and she'd see me, and she made this super cute noise, where she was like, boop, boop. Boop boop to see me, and I was like, oh hi, boop boop, right? And then now I go in there and she just growls at me. So I can tell she's feeling a lot better. She's just hissing and growling at me. So yeah, now she just hisses and growls. So she's done, she's ready, she's over it, whatever. So I'm gonna go check on her real quick, go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, thanks.
goblin boots the game, swears today she'll play it right. But the music's loud, the controls are cursed, and she's already lost the fight. She dodges towards the threat on the right, trips on sticks that aren't even there, but she grins like a menace with fire in her eyes, 'cause giving up she wouldn't dare. A vow, the goblin tries again, misses every jump by 10, laughs too loud, cries at cutscenes, sings off key at NPCs. She'll tell you tales that make no sense, but damn, you'll stay. She's radiant, chaos, charm, and gremlins in. Val the goblin tries again. She threatens bosses with interpretive dance, serenades them with shaky rhymes. She dies, respawns, forgets the plan. It's tragedy, but with better vibes. She'll pause the game to overshare some story that derails the plot. You came to watch her fail with style, and babe, she gives it all she's got. Oh, Val the goblin tries again. This click queen of chaos spin, screaming, singing, snack break healing, emotional support drink at her desk. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll lose your breath. It's art disguised as mild distress. Through every flop, she's still a sense. Val the goblin tries again. She's the storm that hugs you after a disaster with a heart of gold. Every meltdown, every cackle is a legend waiting to be told. Val the goblin tries again, fails with style, repeats begin to joy is loud. Her heart's unhidden, her chaos strangely elegant. So settle in and count to 10, 'cause Val the goblin tries and tries and tries again. Val the goblin boots the game, swears today she'll play it right. But the music's loud, the controls are cursed, and she's already lost the fight. She dodges towards the threat on the right, trips on sticks that aren't even there, but she grins like a menace with fire in her eyes, 'cause giving up she wouldn't dare. A Val the goblin tries again, misses every jump by 10, laughs too loud, cries at cutscenes, sings off key at NPCs. She'll tell you tales that make no sense, but damn, you'll stay. She's radiant, chaos, charm, and gremlins in. Val the goblin tries again. She threatens bosses with interpretive dance, serenades them with shaky rhymes. She dies, respawns,
you guys,
forgets the
look.
plan. It's tragedy.
All right, you put the effort in.
She'll pause the game to overshare
Okay.
some story that derails the plot.
I go in there, all right, I clean up the poop, and then I'm like, okay, all good, love you. And then this bitch looks me in the eye and takes the biggest shit I have ever seen. I'm like, you motherfucker, you bitch. I hate you so much. Anyway, hi, we're back. Let me go get a refill of my little drinky drink, y'all. Oh, this is my jam. You'll be there when the money gone. You'll be there when the money comes. For real, though. Lifted higher than the ceiling. Ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. Bam! But yeah, no, for real. She always does that. I go in there to clean out the cage. If you need work to be over, listen, I feel you. I will send you lots of work ending vibes. Oh, we love when meetings get canceled. Yes, who needs them? Bureaucratic nightmares. Yes, sending all of the hurry the fuck up with work vibes. Let's go. Be done. What was I doing? Oh, the light. Which light was I updating? Crap. I don't remember. I think it was the next floor up. Yes, it was. I was updating this light. Huzzah. Okay, there we go. So we're not doing a darkness. 3 more hours. Yay! That's like the longest 3 hours of the day, though, for real. You know? Like, right after lunch, honestly, after lunch, nobody's productive anymore. Everyone's tired. And everyone's really just waiting for the day to be over at that point, you know? Like, it doesn't need to exist. 8 hours is a lie. All right. Productivity ends at lunch, and I think everyone needs to stop lying to themselves just for the sake of keeping people out of their houses. Listen, I get that you don't want to go home to the woman you don't love anymore because she's really tired of you being gone all the time and has nothing good to tell you, and so you don't like being at home with your wife and screaming children, but that doesn't mean I don't want to be at home. You don't need to keep me here for 9 hours. But I digress. I don't work anymore, so I'm too... Listen, I know I have a lot of energy on stream sometimes, but we are barely alive most of the day. I cannot hold a job. I also have to be here for my husband, just in case. This is the only room with like a normal light in it, I think. Like a regular torch. Got candles. Torch. There we go. No, oh, I gotta do walls. Shit, I forgot I have to do walls up here. Okay. Walls time. Solid walls palette. All right, so this is gonna be the second floor. What about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of liked it, and I said, well, that's the one thing we've got. We got nothing in common. No common ground to stand on. Oh, start from. Sorry, I got that one wrong. Whatever. The world has gone between us. The lies have gone between us. Alright, walls. Come on, move. There we go. Okay, let me make sure it actually did the thing. Yes. Okay. Cool. The fun stuff, making walls. Yeah. You're gonna go, oh, you're going to your first Ren Fair in a couple of weeks? Oh my gosh, I hope you have so much fun. I live for the Renaissance Fair. I took Dottie to, I think, her first Ren Fair this year in here in Oklahoma. It was a really fun time. I really hope you enjoy it. Are you dressing up? I live for Renaissance Fairs, dude, for real. Like, it's my shit. Are you gonna costume? That's always half the fun for me, is dressing up, honestly. It's not so much the Ren Fair, it's the dressing up. Big fan of the dressing up part. You're going in a little different direction and wearing your King Arthur. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Yes, definitely drink lots of water. It is hot out there, and especially when you're out there walking around. Listen, stay hydrated. Well, instead, a girl worth fighting for. You did? Okay, thank you. It's a little early, but I appreciate it. You've chased down so many an armored person with a wet towel. Let it not be you. For reals. Oh, man. No, I should have really done the doors first, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Bring some liquid IV and stay in the shade. Yes. One summer we boiled an egg on our... Oh my gosh! We used to do that. We did a whole experiment when I was in school where we baked a pizza on the hood of a car. It'd be fucking... It's hot. It is hot. Yeah, that's wild, right? No, no. Eh. Okay, there we go. Got that one. If the water sizzles when it hits you, bad. Oh my gosh. For real. Way hot. Way hot. Why don't they do more Renaissance fairs? Like, I know they want kids to come, but can we do it in, like, early summer? Before it's 1,000,000 degrees outside, you know? Like, why in the middle of the summer? It's unnecessary. That's all I'm saying. It is evil. It's like they don't want me to go. Like, excuse me, you do realize I'm wearing, like, multiple layers. I feel bad for the people that will have to work there, too. Oh, man. Behind. Okay. Oh, oh yeah, the workers running around in the heat. I know, and like full costume. You stay right by the paramedic tent usually, and I'm like, "Hi, hope we never have to meet." Right? Wait a minute, sits in the camp for 7 days? What kind of Renaissance fairs do you guys have that are like you're there camping for 7 days? That's crazy. Hello, buddies. Hi, buddies. Oh, you LARP! Oh, that would be sick. We have an SCA group here, but like I haven't been in a very long time. Oh, really? That sounds like a lot of fun. Wow. I've always wanted to do something like that. I stumbled into one of the SCA's like weekend events that they have here where they all like go out into the camp for like a few days and they have a you know, they do tournaments and they do comedy things and they have shows and they tell stories around a big fire and everybody cooks there. So there's like a central kitchen and everyone like has this big like grand meal every day. And that's how you get food. So you have like cooks doing cook stuff and everybody's camping. It was really cool. And we had no idea what that was. It just like, it was a Google event. So me and my brother went just to see what it was about because we had nothing to do. And then we get there and it was their like private thing. And they were like, how did you find us? And I was like, I don't know, just like, we just Googled things happening here and it showed up and they're like, oh my God, guys, we're on Google. They were so stoked. They gave us, they gave me a mug that somebody had made because they make all of their own like plates and bowls. Like they have a guild, they do guilds basically. So you have the Potters Guild and they make all of the cups and plates and things that they use there. And that was fun. It was a really good time. So I might join them now that we're living here permanently. I just need some actual real medieval clothes, because right now everything I have is definitely giving like elven. Really, it's an excuse to camp and play around. The theater kid in me is really all about that. It would be a really fun time. And then I don't have to wait for the Renaissance Fair. I just don't know, because you have to like provide something. I don't really have any like fun skills other than maybe storytelling. Excuse me. My nose is running so bad. I have to go out and water my plants every day, but I'm like deeply allergic to green. Oh, it's half our Shakespeare troupe. Yes. Sniff the fuck out. Ugh. All right. Okay, that's a door. It's gonna be a stone door. Excellent. We got door. Oh, no. Hold on, no, we don't want to do that. This one's the door. 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 Excellent. All right, and then this one is also door. 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 This is all really riveting stuff, I know. What is this song? I don't think I've ever heard this one. Huh. No. Here we go. Some LFO. And the girls stop by for the summer. You remember? New kids on the block, had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. And I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer. For the summer. Yeah. Door. The Void Room. I have something really funny planned for this, and I wish I could tell you guys, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody who's actually like going to be playing the campaign with me. The Void Room is going to be hilarious. Day and didn't came back. Macaulay Culkin wasn't home alone. Alright, cool. Got doors. Time to do lights. Okay, let's redo that. The summer. Hi, Bailey. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, Bailey? Hi. Hello, handsome. What are you doing? Come here. Hi. Bailey. What are you doing, buddy? Licking feet? No, I'm not licking feet today. Believe it or not, I took a nap while watching this. Well, I'm so glad I bored you to sleep. Welcome back from your nap, Kai. Oh, Barry, no licking feet today. Oh, big sploot, though. Oh, big sploots, yes. Oh, my goodness, that's a big old sploot. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Yes, hello, baby. Do you want attention? Yeah, do you want some attention? Is that what you want? Hi, there he is. Hi, babies. We got dog. Oh my god, Chad is in front of dog. Come here. Hello, babies. We got dog. Hi, baby. Yeah, there's your babies. You want me to pet your titties? Your big old man boobs. Oh, yeah, let me get some shit in your face. There you go. Got it. Hi. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Where is Archer? I don't know. Archer does not really like to, oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. Archer does not like to participate in things. He is, I mean, you met him, Dottie. He's a I'll hang out over here kind of guy. He doesn't like being picked up, so I can never bring him up here to be on camera. Barry, however, is a huge attention whore. In fact, he's throwing a temper tantrum right now. What? Oh, we relaxed? Okay. He is still heartbroken over being denied pizza, obviously. Yeah, clearly. Clearly very upset that he never got any pizza. Oh, yeah. Well, most people don't know about Archer. I can't take pictures of him. He kind of, like, he knows when I'm trying to take a picture. If I hold my phone up too close to him for too long, he'll just get up and leave. So I never get him doing anything fun or interesting or cute because all he really does is disappear and lay down in a closet somewhere for most of the day. He is a very cat-like dog. He's a cat dog. I have a lot of really funny pictures of him, but Barry, I think, has a lot more personality, and so it's a lot easier for him to get attention, you know. Cat dog. Cat dog. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. Exactly. I remember that show. Mm-hmm. I remember. This one's all gonna be purple. Nope. Purple. Ooh. What a banger. Doom, 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 doom. I get knocked down, but I get up again. But I get up again. Yo, for real, I was in like elementary school singing this song, and everybody in elementary school was like, "Yeah, peace in the night away," and nobody knew what this was about. Oh boy, man, I loved Cat Dog. That was one of my personal favorites, for sure. Danny boy, Danny boy. But I get up again. Yeah, it was crazy the kind of shit that they had us singing, dude, for real. I've only ever heard this stuff while I was out of the house because unfortunately I was only allowed to listen to Christian music for the first like 15 years of my life. But whenever the music was on, dude, I was like... What's up with this? Cursed, right? I mean, like, my grandma was a nun, so like we were extremely Catholic, my family. And my parents thought that by listening to Christian music, maybe it would chase away some of the demons that they carried over from their 80s party swinger nonsense, but it didn't. It did not. It did not. Oh, wait, a nun? She was like, yeah, and then she stopped being a nun, yeah. And anti-Semitic, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Semitic? Yeah, anti-Semitic, yeah. She was anti-Semitic. Which is really funny. When you're a Holocaust survivor, though, and you're also half German, rather than blame what you believe are your own people, it's much easier to go, well, if the Jews just stopped existing, my family would still be alive. So, like, a real shit take, but that was my grandma. But yeah, she was a nun. She was sent to the United States after World War II. She was an Auschwitz survivor. And she was saved because it was toward the end of the war and she was 14 and she was about like 6'2". and one of the only ones still kind of like physically strong. So a local farmer came kind of like looking for slaves to like work the fields that they used to like feed the Nazis and stuff like that. And all the men were sick. So they saw my grandma, who was basically a man, and they weren't good enough. And so they sent her out to work in these fields, and she ended up getting saved that way because she didn't get like, while they were getting rid of everybody to get rid of the evidence, she was out there and not in the camp. So, she, presumably the rest of her family got torched, but she was alive. They sent her to Ellis Island, and they sent her to a Catholic orphanage in New York City. So she was there for a really long time, and became a nun through that order. But they told her after a couple years, like, you're a kid, so why don't you like go out and like live your life a little real quick, and then you can come back if this is what you want. And then she ended up falling in love and having kids and stuff like that. But she was a nun for a few years. You were barely allowed to watch superhero shows. Your grandmother didn't want me to watch anything, right? My grandma too. I wasn't allowed to watch shit, dude. It was just like church channel all the time. Ugh. Oh wow, yeah, real grandma lore here. That happened to a lot of your family as well. Yeah. Rough. She was like, then stop, and then had kids, and that's exactly how I got hereditary illnesses. Exactly. Thanks, Grandma. My grandma lived so that I could suffer. A lesson I learned to wear the show. I love NSYNC. Listen. You're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever needed. Yeah. Lights. Yeah, we're throwing down some lights here. Whoa, it's bright. Let's take that down a notch. There we go. Cool. You're all I ever wanted. You're all I ever needed. Dude, I was such a huge Justin Timberlake fan when I was a kid. It was stupid. Him and Brian from Backstreet Boys blew my little 10-year-old mind. But that was really nothing compared to the sexual awakening I had watching the like Lion King 2 or whatever with Scar's son. And I'm glad I didn't end up a furry. I will tell you that. That's the last thing I would have needed. I have enough problems without being a furry. Oh, not Scar's son. Hell yeah, dude. That's my shit. Or Aladdin, dude. Aladdin got me too. I'm not gonna lie. The other ones really upset me. Like the Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. I'm like, I really appreciate that like consent is a big thing for you, but when girl is like actively like, okay, listen, she's mute. She can't tell you yes or no. She clearly was doing everything in her power to get a smooch from him, and she was like so into it, and he was just like, well, I'm just not really sure. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. He was like, I'm like, come on. That upset me. Yeah, I thought they were all really dumb. Honestly, they were like, I'm like, I can't believe how stupid these guys are. Like homeboy with the glass slipper. Like, come on. You fell in love with her and you don't recognize her without looking at her fucking feet, you weirdo? but I digress. He wasn't allowed to watch any cartoons, but my lion autism was stronger than my mother's. I was allowed to watch The Lion King. Oh man, I was allowed to watch Disney movies. My family at least gave me that because they were musicals. Okay, let's see. Starlight, swirling fog, torch, vortex, pulsing wave, mysterious emanation sounds fun. Smoke patch, no, we don't want that. Bewitching. Let's try starlight. What does starlight do? That did absolutely nothing. Starlight? Nope, did absolutely nothing again. Ghostly light, maybe? What is happening right now? Oh, right, because it's a void, and there's nothing. There's nothing there to see because it's a void. I was like, why is there no light? Void room. I forgot. That's so funny. So every musical is Christian? Well, no, it wasn't like a Christian thing. It was just like blatantly for children. You know what I mean? So my parents were fine with that. I was just only allowed to listen to Christian music. We were not allowed to listen to the radio. Yeah. So like cartoons were fine. It was only at my grandma's house that we had church on TV all the time. At home, my parents weren't really like that bad about it, but yeah, we did have the luxury of being able to watch. James, hello, welcome in, darling. How are we? Bush Toad, yes, everybody's here. We got a full house. Weird day for me today, so we're doing some Dungeons and Dragons, James. Thursdays are my tabletop role-playing game days. I usually work on a horror campaign that I am doing. However, I realized in getting very excited about that I have a session next weekend for a campaign that I am actively doing. And I don't have anything prepared for it. So I had to make this map, okay? We are here at the Temple of Immaculate Vibes, which is a detox center for fairies who are dependent on magic. So we're at a wellness retreat. We're doing that. You're having a whale of a time at the lake? Oh my gosh. That sounds like fun. I want to go to the lake. Oh my gosh, are we swimming? Are we day drinking? Does the water feel nice in that probably like obscene heat? Castle? There's a castle? Where are you? Hold on, there's castles and lakes? That sounds fun as hell. Like that's chickens. That sounds like a good time. I wish we had castles here. James, funnily enough, is visiting where I live. Really? Well, that sounds like a great time. Are you guys gonna go meet up and have a grand old time? Oh, a puzzle shop. Oh, you're stalking? God, perfect. Yeah, stalk her. Stalk. Oh, you did yesterday. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love when everybody gets to meet. You know, Twitch really just brings people together. I love it. James, I love how ABBA started playing the minute you came in here. This has been fun. Coming at an ABBA moment. Well, that was gross. It just dribbled all over my chin. You know, as you do. Are you having fun? If oh, you're going live. Okay, Daddy. Well, I'm gonna be finishing up here soon, so I'll raid you, girl. Okay, Mama. I'll raid you later. Guys, stick around. We're gonna go raid Daddy later. Probably in about like 20 minutes. I just need to get a little bit more done. Oh, the Disney one. What? Oh man, that sounds bless people that can sit around doing puzzles, because honestly, I don't know if it's my ADHD, but nothing brings me like more rage than having to do a puzzle. You love you too, Daddy. I'll see you here in 20 minutes. Yeah, it's like a nonsensical rage I will fly into having to do puzzles. Okay, Cool. So we got all our nice rainbowed lights. Everything's very pretty and rainbowy and swirly. I need a way to get upstairs, though. I need a portal. How are we going to do this? I need to find a portal. Placeables? Oh my gosh. You can't do puzzles, you get bored too quickly? Yeah. Yeah, me too. And when something doesn't fit, I'm like, you know what? Can I just kill myself instead? Like, I'm so done. Okay. All right. Let's find a tile. So what? A rock star. Yeah, Pink was so underrated. I don't think people appreciated what Pink was giving us, which was like Kesha. She was Kesha before Kesha Keshed, okay? It was just a good time music, all right? For having fun and partying and shit. There needs to be more of that. Effects. Magic? Magic circles. Ah, beautiful. Here we go. Magic circles. There was a contest at a local pub. Whichever group did the puzzle fastest got a $50 gift card. Oh my gosh. You could not pay me $50 to do a puzzle. You pick up a book and start reading while everyone else works a puzzle. Yeah. Same. Alicia, unfortunately, I'm straight Pink. I know, right? Questionably. She's straight. Yeah, she has kids and everything too. You know, I've met a lot of straight people with children who we were all like, listen, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. She was just alt, you know what I mean? Pink was alt, that's all. I'm about to have that same haircut, dude, here in a couple of weeks for my Hans Capon cosplay. Oh yeah, you know, I guess I don't have my thing. I don't have the picture. I can't show everybody. Is it on my chatting thing? Can I show? Yes, everybody. Hi, well, everyone's here. I'm going to be cosplaying as Hans Capon coming up here, and I'm going to be doing a speed run of KCD 2. Okay? No breaks, no mercy, only Hans. We're going to do it all in one long continuous stream, and I'm cutting my hair for it. Okay? We're going all out. It's happening. So that's coming soon. I got somebody making the costume, and actually somebody in the Czech Republic is making it for me. I'm pretty stoked. You're so cool. Like, to force myself to be slow and take 2 days for a puzzle. Oh my gosh. You are so cool. Oh my gosh. I hope it'll be fun, Melly. It might be more fun for everybody else than it'll be for me. And I'll tell you what, a one long stream like that is going to drive me nuts. What color should I do? It's probably purple, right? Purple seems the most sensible thing to do. Teleportation circle. Let's just drop that. That is huge. All right, we don't need that to be that big. Come here, you. Why? That is not at all bright enough for what I'm trying to do here. With the autistic Riz, yes, she's got that autism swag, okay? I wish I had the autism swag. People are like, oh my god, you're flirting with me. And I'm like, no, actually, I'm just being nice. If I was flirting with you, you know I'm flirting with you. If you're uncomfortable and you would like to leave. That's my autism, Riz. Alright, let's try black. We got brack. You know, it's so nice that they put the black ones on a black background. That makes it really easy to see. What the fuck am I even looking at right now? Let's do that one. There, at least this one can be seen. Whoops. Put that right. Cha. Discord dark mode simulator, right? You'd be uncomfortable if I'm flirting. You know, that's exactly what it is. Time for Jane's autistic bedtime. We'll have a lovely autistic sleep, James, okay? Thank you for stopping by to say hello. I really appreciate that. Hey, if you are interested, tomorrow around this time, it'll probably be your bedtime, but around this time, I'm going to be going live with my husband and my brother, and we're going to be doing some community games. So if you feel like stopping by for some Jackbox games or probably some Mecha Chameleon, having a few drinks, please come say hi. You're gonna pop in on Dottie and conk the hell out. Conking out sounds like a great idea. Enjoy your conk. You gotta conk the fuck out. You working 9 out. Ugh! Yes, we're doing group nonsense tomorrow. Please come by for group nonsense if you want. We're gonna have some drinks. It's gonna get out of pocket though. I gotta say, we will get out of pocket very quickly. So, but anyway, have a great night, you guys. Have a lovely autistic sleep in your autistic beds. And yeah, I will see you guys around. I will be back tomorrow. Community games Saturday, maybe, if I'm feeling okay after Friday, because I'm going to be doing some drinking. If I'm not hungover, I will stream on Saturday. Thank you. Oh, look up Spinosaurus Irritator. Spinosaurus Irritator? My dino... Okay, I will definitely look that up when I get off of here. Spinosaurus Irritator. That sounds like something that's done to me. Oh, that's the name. Okay, got it. What if they look how you're flirting and then they're not uncomfortable? Well, then they're probably also autistic. No, I know what you meant. Don't worry. We're going to do not ghostly light. Can we do like energy field? What's that look like? No, not quite what I want. Vortex? Ah, vortex works. Let's go vortex. I didn't save it. No. And every time you speak her name, you should know how you told me until you died. Okay, cool. Now we have a vortex. Perfect. When you of the mess you left when you went away. I'm getting so fed up with Hello Kitty Island Adventure. You just want to finish. Oh my god, you're still playing? Oh my gosh, there's no hope for me. There's no hope for me. Your brain's still waking up. It's okay, Kai. You're allowed to be sleepy. It's okay. We're all sleepy bitches here. I can't believe you're still playing. That makes me not want to keep going because it sounds really tedious. Okay. So these are the residential rooms at this wellness retreat. That looks fun. Okay. Now we're going to take it up to the 3rd floor. Mostly just a garden, thankfully. You're at 80 hours and the map isn't... I might have to abandon Hello Kitty Island Adventure. There's no way I can do that every single Tuesday. I'm gonna go back to the Lord of the Rings game. Good lord. Bork? You guys hear the borking? It'd take 5 years. Oh my god. I don't have it in me to do 5 years of Hello Kitty Epstein's Island Adventure. I don't. Okay, we got a light here. I didn't know. Oh, I forgot what floor this starts at 60. Okay. So it is exactly at 60. Constrained by elevation and key. That's way too much Hello Kitty. That's a lot of Hello Kitty. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Tales of the Shire, and then I'm thinking I have Manor Lords, so I'll probably play some Manor Lords too. That's a good cozy game to play. I love a good city builder. Oh, Paralives! I forgot I need a guy Paralives. As you close your eyes, you know it. Every time you see your nails down someone else's back, I hope you feel it. I think I got it. All right, great. So we have another swirling vortex of... oh my god. Oh, I have to teleport it. That's right. Yes. We need to teleport. Oh, shit. Oh god, but when they get up there, how do they teleport? Can I give a choice of where they teleport to, up or down? You mentioned Mecha Chameleon? Yes, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. You should definitely buy it. Come play with us. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm going to open a lobby, so it's going to be a public lobby for everybody to come hop in and hang out, play some hide and seek virtually. I'm like notoriously bad at stuff like that, so we'll see how it goes. Ugh, Fallout Boy. Ugh. Ooh, my jam. This is a little big. It's better. Okay. Terrain. Yeah. No, hold on. Oh my gosh, we got commands again, everybody. Commands! We have fun commands. They're interesting. Some interesting shit in there. We're not going to restrict movement. We are going to restrict that stuff. And we're going to start at 60. This is going to be about 10 feet tall. It's just a gazebo. Yeah. All right. Boop, 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 boop. You don't want to be alone. Okay. All right. This is a teleport. How do I have it so that it can... I completely forgot. Okay, well, you know, I've accidentally created a problem for myself here, because you see, when you teleport, this is how you get upstairs. When you enter this teleportation circle right here, okay, it teleports you here. This is also supposed to teleport you here. However, I don't believe it teleports 2 ways. So how the hell do you get back down? That is whoopsie poopsie. I'll figure it out. I'll figure that out later. Very wary. Hello, buddies. Oh, yeah, you a happy boy? You a happy boy? Yes, so happy. It's a happy boy. Oh, you're a big baby. You're a big baby. Oh my god. So I guess we'll just hang out for a few minutes. I'm gonna go raid Dottie. She's going live. And that'll be fun. Puppy. Yeah, cool. She is just now the stream is starting, so we're gonna go bother Dottie. I'm gonna hand off. All right, we're gonna hand you guys off to Dottie real quick, okay? I appreciate everybody who came to hang out. Like I said and said again, we're going to be playing some community games tomorrow starting around about 4:30 Central Time. So please come hang out, all right? There's a few opportunities that my husband will grace us with his presence, and my brother should be coming. If not, we're going to have some public lobbies. Mecha Chameleon, if you don't have it, please buy it. Come play with us. And then some Jackbox games, which you do not need to buy. I already own them, so I will be hosting them on my computer. Please come play and hang out tomorrow night for Feral Friday. It's going to be a really great time. And other than that, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for coming and chatting with me while I did the tedious part of the thing that I'll be doing next week. So, yeah, okay, love you, bye.